Welcome to everybody, I'm Elena.
I'm Lucrezia.
And now we are going to talk about the pedagogist John Dewey and his theory about education. In his book Il mio credo pedagogico, John Dewey talks about his idea of school as a social institution. In particular, he believes that the school is a form of life community in which all the agencies are concentrated. These agencies will let the child to use his own powers for social ends. According to Dewey, education is a process of living and not a preparation for future living. The school must represent present life in which the child carries on at home or in the neighborhood or in the playground. As a consequence, Dewey says that the school should simplify existing social life because it is very complex and full of activities which provoke confusion and distraction in the child who is overwhelmed by them. In this case, the child can lose his power of orderly reaction, but at the same time, if he is stimulated by these activities, his powers are prematurely called into play and he is unduly specialized. According to Dewey, the school life should grow gradually out of the home life, so that the child can continue the activities with which he is already familiar at the home. These activities should be shown to the child who, reproducing them, can gradually learn how to play them and their meanings. Dewey thinks that this is the only way of securing continuity in the child's growth. In fact, this process is a psychological necessity. In addition to this, the process is also a social necessity because the home is the place where the child was formed as such and where he received his moral education.
The present education fails because it overlooks this fundamental principle of the school as a form of community life. The school is conceived as a place where a set of information is learned, and it should promote the experience of the students and the knowledge which is useful for solving concrete problems. The child should be stimulated and controlled in his work through the life of the community. According to Dewey, the school is a form of social life, and without it the child becomes disoriented and he doesn't know how to order and simplify the social experience. The school aim is to simplify social life because it is complex, and as a consequence, if the child is not oriented in this adaptation, he will disintegrate. And the learning must be by objectives with the simplification of the situation, or by learning the meanings of actions, understanding the truth that guides that action. And the teacher must take into account the nature of the child, starting from his needs, interests, and she or he must channel them toward education activities, selecting the most positive experiences. And exams are of use only so far as they test the child's fitness for social life and reveal the place in which he can be of the most service.